Welcome back to the channel. Today, your Indianapolis Infernape are taking on Tom, coach of the Central Coast Klowitzers. Last time we played him, he did beat us in VDL Season 5 playoffs, so I'm looking to bounce back and take him down this week, but his team is looking very scary, led by Haxorus, which is a huge problem for my team, as its Mold Breaker ability means that it can hit Earthworm with ground-type moves, but it also has things like Close Combat to deal big damage. Moltres isn't safe either, as Haxorus gets rock coverage with things like Rock Slide. He's got some great support on his team with Tinkaton, who can set hazards, spread status, and encore me into certain moves. Toadscruel, who can put my team to sleep and continue to set hazards with things like spikes or toxic spikes. Vaporeon is a huge problem with its massive HP stat as well as Wish Protect, so he can keep his team healthy. Pyroar is one of his Terra captains, being able to go Terra Normal to hit very hard with its Hyper Voices, or Terra Grass to get good stab coverage and to take on water types. Rufflet is his other Terra captain, being a Steel or Fairy type, and it is very good defensively with Eviolite and being able to remove hazards with Defog. Finally, there is Kilowattrel, which is super fast and very hard hitting with its electric and flying moves. They have Paldea and Tauros, who can be annoying with Intimidate for any of my physical attackers, whether it be Gallade or a physical Exeggutor. Muck is his grounded poison type, very annoying on the special defense side. It can remove hazards with Knockoff and spread poison with Poison Touch plus Poison Jab. And then finally, Spiritomb, which is a huge problem for my team because it totally stops Gallade from doing anything. But once that's removed, Gallade just goes crazy. Taking a look at my team, first up we have Earthworm, going max HP, max Spadef with the dual hazards. Now this Pokemon walls quite a bit on their team. It can switch in very easily on Tinkaton, Toadscruel, Rufflet, and Vaporeon pretty easily. Do decent damage with Iron Head and Body Press, but the main purpose of this is to be able to set hazards on their side of the field, as I don't foresee Rufflet coming this week, and neither do I see Toadscruel coming because it doesn't have the greatest matchup into me. Up next, we have Alolan Exeggutor rocking the Lumberry with Trick Room plus Swords Dance. I was having some issues getting status, whether that be by Pyroar, Kilowattrel, Vaporeon, or Spiritomb, so I wanted to be able to have that Lumberry there to cure a burn. And then we're just rocking Earthquake and Dragon Hammer, as that is able to hit everything on their team, at least neutrally. We're going max attack with max HP as well, just hoping to use this pretty early to put holes in his defenses. Like I mentioned, Spiritomb is a huge problem for our team, but at the same time, Exeggutor is really good into their team. So I wanted to bring Sylveon this week with Hyper Voice to be able to punish Spiritomb for coming onto the field. But we also are rocking Wish Protect to be able to keep the other members of our team healthy. Like I said, Exeggutor, and we also have Donphan coming up here, which is really important, and I needed to be able to keep those healthy. So we have Baton Pass as well to help us switch out and pass those wishes a little bit easier. Speaking of Donphan, he is our dedicated Haxorus check this week. We're rocking the Expert Belt with both Ice Spinner and Ice Shard. With that Expert Belt and the 120 attack EVs, we can always KO a Haxorus with Ice Spinner into Ice Shard, which is very good because, like I said, huge problem, and our HP and defense allows us to take hits from Haxorus quite a bit better. We can actually take 2 hits if it's choice banded, meaning that we can get this combination off after swapping in. At this point in the team building process, Kilowattrel was looking very scary, so we're bringing Lantern with the Assault Vest and Volt Absorb this week, rocking Scald, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flip Turn. Since we're already holding the Assault Vest, I figured let's just throw the rest of our investment into our physical defense, so we can maybe take hits from Tauros or Muck if needed. And finally, we are bringing Choice Scarf Gallade for some speed control because my team is otherwise very slow. And we're bringing a semi-standard moveset, Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Night Slash, all very standard. And then finally, we have Destiny Bond, which I can maybe go for in a niche case scenario. Maybe I need to just remove Spiritomb or just something that's being a problem for my team. I can send out Gallade and go for a Choice Scarf Destiny Bond and take them down. That is the team for this week. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and check out the VDL Discord. I will have it linked down in the description below. Finally, I want to give a huge shout out to Matt for making these graphics. I really appreciate you, sir. And finally, I want to shout out Tog and Kyle for helping me prep and mock this week. Without further ado, let's get into the battle. Alright, here we are with the game. He brings Pyroar, Spiritomb, Haxorus, Tinkaton, Toedscruel, and Vaporeon. No Kilowattrel, which makes our Lantern a little less useful in this matchup, but I still like Thunderbolts into their team paired with Ice Beams to hit the Toedscruel. So let's lead Lantern here. I like that lead. I want to try to get Exeggutor in as early as possible, maybe against Toedscruel. That would be probably the best chance for us to get up a Trick Room plus Swords Dance combination. So, yeah, let's go with this. Let me make sure I have the calculator pulled up here with Lantern. Okay. Good luck to Tom. Last time we played in Season 5 quarterfinals, he beat me. But last time we played low tier, I beat him. Now, I did get a bit lucky in that matchup. I got a few paras with my Zygarde. But still, nonetheless here. Sorry, I'm just checking the green screen. I want to beat him. That was the only time I beat him. I can't not beat him again. So he leads Pyroar into our Lantern here. Now, Pyroar. If he is Terra Grass with Terra Blast, he's doing less than half with it. But I don't know if I want to take that damage necessarily when I could just go out into Sylveon, who is going to take this hit much better. And if he Terras out of the Fire type, my Hyper Voices are doing a lot more damage, and I can easily throw up a Wish early game. I will have to watch for Taunt on this, but that's something I can do. I can also choose to Flip Turn if I just want to see what he wants to do, but I don't know if I necessarily want to take that Terra Grass damage right off the bat. So I am going to go into Sylveon here. I think that is just the safest play, as he also doubles. So if I would have Flip Turn, I could have got some Switch initiative there, but I just couldn't risk it. And it leads me to believe he might just be Terra Normal on this. So we see Toedscruel come out, which honestly isn't like the end of the world. I could pretty easily go Earthworm on this and try to get a couple hazards up. I can also just go right on out into Exeggutor on this, which I don't hate that idea as well, especially if he goes for like a Spore or something like that. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to Baton Pass, because due to his ability, I will know if he's clicking Spore versus if he clicks an attacking move. Obviously, it'll just go right away. So let's Baton Pass. Okay, so he went for some sort of status move, whether it be Hazards or Spore. So we have a very safe switch into Exeggutor here. And we're going to go right on out into it, because we should never be faster than this. He is, his base speed is so much higher than ours. He's Eject Pack, so he's Leaf Storm Eject Pack, as he chooses to just set up some spikes. Okay. Let me write all this down here. So, Eject Pack, and then so he has to have Leaf Storm, and then he has spikes. Okay. Do I Swords Dance first, or do I Trick Room first? I think I Swords Dance first so I can make the most out of Trick Room turns. And I don't need to Terra here. So let's Swords Dance. We're going to just go for a very early game break with this Exeggutor. That's the plan. There's no reason he should Leaf Storm here, because it's just going to bounce off of us. And if you really want this, just swap, you know? But we'll see what he wants to do here. We don't know anything about the Pyroar yet, just because it's swapped out immediately. I am thinking it's Terra Normal, though. But he could have been fearing like a Thunder Wave as well. So. And what do we have here? Vaporeon. Okay. So we have to Terra in front of this. It might have Haze. So I'm just going to Dragon Hammer. I'm not going to Trick Room. I want to see what he wants to do more than anything else. And Terra will just make it so that we're not like weak to Ice Beam or anything like that. So we're going to Terra Dragon Hammer here. Let me get Exeggutor at +2 Terra Fairy versus a Vaporeon. So, if he is fully Fizz-Dev, our Dragon Hammer is going to do over half. But he might just haze. Oh, he Baton passes. Okay. Interesting. If he goes Tinkaton here, that's going to be really bad. Tinkaton. We take a Gigaton. Unless, if he's max attack. If he's max attack, we don't. But no one really runs attack on Tinkaton, so... And he has to fear EQ. Let's see, what do you want to do here, Tom? What do you want to do? Just don't go Tinkaton. Don't go Tinkaton. If he does, I'm preserving this. I have Earthworm in the back who just takes hits from that, and I can start setting up my own hazards. What would, like, Spiritomb take from this? Spiritomb has a chance to die if it's max HP. A low chance, but a chance, nonetheless. What do we got here? This is Toedscruel. Okay. It actually lives that hit. Okay. And he can't Spore here, because Spore would go last. So I'm just going to EQ. Yeah, Mycelium Might always makes this thing's status moves go last. Which means I can't Trick Room, unfortunately, but... And he Leaf Storms. Okay. So he is going to swap out due to that, so I'm glad I EQ'd in case he goes Tinkaton. So this thing is at, like, 15%. Eject Pack used up. Okay. If I can get a Spike, I think 2 layers of Spikes up, or Spikes and Rocks, I can KO that Toedscruel upon switching. Which would be huge. He's definitely not in a good position here. Because Vaporeon can take half from this. It does 43 to 51%, which is huge. And if Vaporeon comes back out and takes this hit, I'm going to set up my Trick Room. Because even if Exeggutor goes down, I have Donphan in the back who loves Trick Room. Okay. Yeah, so let's set Trick Room here. He could Wish, but he's in range of dying to a Dragon Hammer. It's just, I don't want him to swap into Tinkaton. So I'm going to Trick Room, because we are in range of Tinkaton at this point. Okay, so he just hard swaps. So this is massive for us. Because not even Spiritomb really likes to take these hits. And we're going to be faster than everything. Maybe not, or I'm a minus nature, actually. I didn't minus my IVs, though, like a dumbass. Spiritomb. Yeah, he's gonna underspeed us. Even without like a minus speed nature. And if I would have lost, if I would have dropped my IVs, would I have outsped? Yeah, so that sucks. That's fine though, because he brings this out. Alright, and we always EQ here, just because I don't want Tinkaton to come in on a Dragon Hammer. We're putting a ton of pressure on immediately. Okay, so that's our first KO. Eggy KOs Toedscruel with, God, I can't type, with EQ. Okay, so that's huge because now once I get a Rapid Spin off, there's no more hazards. And we see Spiritomb come out here. Okay, so we're going to Dragon Hammer. If he Will-O-Wisps, that's fine. We have Lumberry. He disables our EQ, which is not good. Disable. And he was holding a Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry 8. And that leaves him at like 45% here. And it only makes sense that he swaps into Tinkaton here, right? So I'm going to go out into... Oh, I want to go Donphan so bad, but I think it's just better to go out into this. Because then I can just start getting hazards up, and he does not appreciate hazards. So let's go this. Let's go this on Tinkaton. Yeah, he's going to go hard out into that. It only makes sense. Because I couldn't touch it. Yep, there it is. And it is Mold Breaker, so it'll be able to hit Orthworm with Bulldoze, but that's not a huge deal. Alright, and we do show that we're heavy-duty boots there. And let's set up our own layer of spikes here, because he might just go Pyroar. Which we still have Lantern in the back. It really good health for. Let's take a look at Orthworm into... Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not that scared of this. Body Press does more to this, so we're going to Body Press here. Alrighty. That's 2 Swords Dances. And he's leftovers. And he's sitting at about 75%. I don't need this for any other reason, so I'm just going to keep Body Pressing. He has Brick Break, okay. Glad I didn't bring dual screens, because that was definitely something that I considered. And he's at about 50. What's Gallade doing to this Tinkaton? Well, let me actually look at +4 Brick Break. So there is a chance that this is a max attack set. Max attack, max HP is what it's looking like. And let's see, Gallade. Gallade will KO this from this range. So, and then if Spiritomb comes out on Gallade, we go Sylveon. So I'm totally fine with this line that we're going down right now. Okay. So Tink KOs Orthworm with Brick Break. Okay. He's at 55 now. And so we're going to go out into Gallade here, who we know is guaranteed faster than this because we're Choice Scarf. And if Spiritomb comes out, we have a free switch into Sylveon. So this is totally fine by me. He's probably going to swap here. I don't imagine him staying in and letting this go down. He could also go Vaporeon. Spiritomb is not quite in range of Night Slash yet. Actually, after the spike, it will be. Okay, so he does swap here. He's going to go probably Spiritomb. Yep, this is Spiritomb. That's fine, though, because it's taking chip damage. Yep, so it's at about 30% now. Alright, and we go Sylveon, and we can throw off a Wish to pass to Exeggutor would be great. So yeah, let's just hard swap into this. I wonder what he's going to want to do here, because we've only seen Disable from it so far. He has Toxic, okay. So Disable, Toxic. I kind of want to just Baton Pass here, actually. Just to get the switch initiative. And if he doesn't swap, I just go Exeggutor, I think. So let's Baton Pass here. Let's see what he wants to do. I imagine Tinkaton or Pyroar come out. Those two make the most sense. I need to keep Donphan in the back healthy for Haxorus. That's like a big thing, because that Pokemon is such a problem. And I don't think Tinkaton's going to get the opportunity to SD up again like it did against Orthworm, which is nice. It's sitting at about 55. Everything else is pretty healthy. Okay, so he stays in. Alrighty, so let's go Exeggutor here. We are going to take a little bit of spikes. And what does he want to do? He poltergeists. Okay. We do take that. Do I want to Trick Room here, or do I just want to attack? I think I can just EQ here. Yeah, let's just EQ. Because we are faster than this thing unless he has speed investment. I don't know if I KO this with EQ, but I don't want him to go out into Tinkaton for free. Yeah, we do KO this with Earthquake if he's just max HP. Let me add Poltergeist onto this set. And if he decides to go, like I said, Tinkaton here, this is going to be big. And any chip damage on Vaporeon is good damage. Because between the EQ and the Spike... Okay, so he does swap. What do we see come out here? This is Tinkaton. So we are going to knock this out. Awesome. Eggy KOs Tink with EQ. Let's get that out of here. That's 2 for Exeggutor. Hell yeah. Alright, Donphan is looking really strong in this late game when paired with, Oh, is this the Haxorus? Oh, no, this is... Okay. And he is not Boots. Okay. Let's just Dragon Hammer. He's going to KO us here. And we're going to see his Terra, though. So is he Terra normal or grass? Either way, Sylveon can hit this hard now. Normal. Okay, so he's probably going to just go for a Hyper Voice here. I wonder if he's Throat Spray. Is he Throat Spray? Pyroar KOs Eggy with Hyper Voice. Do we see it? No. Okay. So at this point, what is Gallade doing with Night Slash to Pyroar? We're doing a lot. All right, let's go out into him. Now, I think this is the same scenario where even if Spiritomb comes out, I can just go out into Sylveon on this, so I'd rather just Sacred Sword. Because Spiritomb's getting chipped down nonetheless. It might have Pain Split, which is something I do need to be concerned about a little bit. But I would rather get this Pyroar off the field. And if this gets weakened enough, I have Destiny Bond, which could be really good. Especially against something like Vaporeon. Let's see if he goes Spiritomb here. And I could I could have Night Slashed here. It just doesn't do enough to this Pyroar. And after a Terra Normal, Hyper Voice wouldn't have KO'd, but I also don't know if this is like choiced or not. Okay, so he does swap. Okay, so he does go back Spiritomb. That's fine though. I could have taken the risk of Night Slashing, but I know I have Sylveon to go right on out into here. So he's sitting at about, I want to say like 18%, I think, roughly. So he still has 2 more Spike switch-ins, but it's getting to the point where I can start predicting and like going for Night Slash, especially because Pyroar is going to be weakened because of the spikes. God, imagine if I'd gotten rocks up instead of spikes. Oh, my neck's tight. All right, let's see what he wants to do here. He might just Poltergeist again, but we are max defense. He doubles. Oh, this Vaporeon's way weaker than I thought it was. Oh my goodness, I still had this at 100%. He is leftovers. Okay, wait a minute. So let's look at Sylveon into Vaporeon. So we're not doing quite enough yet. He's probably going to Wish Pass into Spiritomb, if I had to imagine. I'm going to Hyper Voice. I want this thing weakened. So yeah, he throws up a Wish. He is faster than us as well. Vaporeon is just naturally faster, though. Ooh, we got a big crit there. Yeah, you have to stay in now and take this Wish. You can't pass this. Okay. I'm going to Baton Pass here out into Lantern. Because I got to start applying some form of pressure onto this Vaporeon, and Thunderbolts are very free. Okay, so yeah, he protects. I'm not surprised he kept that for himself. And we're going to get on out of here. Go right on out into Lantern. And we'll just start letting Thunderbolts off. They're free. And he is going to get back to about 55, 60-ish. Probably 65 after leftovers. More like 70. God damn. Getting all this health back. All right, we're going to Thunderbolt here. And Spiritomb can't take a hit. So, like, with spikes. So he can't Wish Pass into it if I keep attacking. Which, I mean, all I can do with this is attack. Which, let's look Lantern into Vaporeon. If he's fully Fizz Dev, we're doing 36 to 42. So, unfortunately, we can't 2-hit KO this thing, but he can't do much in return. And he doesn't know we're AV yet either, so he could be fearing Thunder Wave as well. Ooh, this is a tight one, man. I need that Spiritomb gone, and then Gallade just goes crazy. And it's right there. It's right there. Sorry. Alright, so he stays in, takes the Thunderbolt. We are faster. And he throws up another Wish. And we're just going to Thunderbolt again. I have no reason not to. We can't let Spiritomb come in. Alright, seems like we're just going to be going back and forth here for a while, because his set is Wish, Baton Pass, Protect, and then probably Water Move. So he can touch me. I am Volt Absorb, but... Damn. Alright, we're just going to keep Thunderbolting. He's sitting at 90 now. Is he just going to sit here and stall me? Big crit by Lantern there. Alright. We have 20 Thunderbolts. Let's just keep clicking it. I have no reason to like try to predict and click Ice Beam. At least right now, maybe later on. Maybe if we can get a para, that'd be cool. But Lantern doesn't like me, so there's not a good chance that that happens. Who knows, though? With all these I'm clicking. This Vaporeon's just staying healthy. And I can't do anything about it, which sucks. Another crit. Ugh. Come on, man. This sucks. Alright, let's Ice Beam here. Let's not waste a Thunderbolt. Like, I think he's trying to get one out into Spiritomb, but I'm just not going to allow that to happen. And he's almost at full at this point. Yeah, damn near. He's at like 98, 99%. Alright, Thunderbolt again. There he goes, finally. He's had enough of this. Alright, and we see Pyroar come back out. We can stay in against this, though. We're Assault Vest. Okay, so let's take a look at Pyroar. Yeah, we always KO here. And he's Terra Normal. Even if he's light, let me look at choice specs, because I don't know his item still. Okay. We are sitting at 397, so we're at 88. Okay, I just want to see what he knocks us down to and what the item was on this. Is there anything else I'd want to swap into? I don't think so. I think I just want a Thunderbolt. Okay. So if this is specs, it's going to do over half. That was a crit. Damn. That's really bad. No! That's so bad. Lantern, you piece of shit. I needed you for Vaporeon, man. I needed you. Alright, let's just let this go down then. God damn it, man. Pyroar, KOs, Lantern with Hyper Voice. Like, I'm not mad that he crit. I'm mad that I did not get the roll that I needed to KO. So, let's go out into this here. We have Ice Shard, so we can just drop this. But I don't think I can beat Vaporeon now. Alright, let's Ice Shard here, not Ice Spinner. And he's not going to preserve this because it just dies to spikes. He must have lived that on like 1 or 2 HP. That sucks. He does preserve that as a sack. Alrighty. I kind of want to go Gallade here on this. Because Sylveon's just going to get stalled out with Toxic. But he might just click a attacking move here. How much HP are you at? Oh, you're pretty healthy. Okay. Let's go Sylveon. I think Sylveon's just smarter. We'll go this. If he wishes here, I have to Hyper Voice, because I don't want Spiritomb coming out. And he just surfs. Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. Damn, I don't think I beat this Vaporeon, unfortunately. Alright, let's wish. So that Pyroar is on 1. It's dying to spikes, but he might just preserve it for the differential. Don't think there's anything else I can do. Let me look. What's Gallade doing to Vaporeon? I can 2-hit KO with Sacred Sword, but I can't freely click it, is the problem. I don't think I want to keep this alive, this Sylveon. I think I'd rather pass this Wish into Gallade. I can just keep that as a sack. And we will take the Surf plus Spikes. Alright, almost back up to full. Alright, I'm gonna Sacred Sword here. Spiritomb doesn't die to hazards, but I have Sylveon as a sack. Whoops. This is so bad. This is so bad. Alright, we actually got a hit off. Oh, and he didn't Wish. Okay. Sacred Sword can kill. We have to go for it. We're choiced. It can still KO. Let's go for another one here. Because at the very least, if he tries to Wish Pass to wow, what's it? Spiritomb, this is gonna go down. So he'll have to choose. So he swaps. Okay. Yep, he goes out into this again. Alright, we just go back into Sylveon. And we sack it. And then I think we just go Donphan in EQ. And then we keep well, what's Donphan EQ doing to Vaporeon? Yeah, it can to a KO. So, okay. Alright, so Spiritomb KOs Sylveon with Poltergeist. Okay, so we go out into Donphan here. And we're going to EQ here. I think there's still a chance. Like, definitely is. Because this dies to hazards now. This cannot take another switch in. And we know Pyroar can't swap in again. He might just sack Pyroar here or this. And I think because he's up in sacks, he might just win this game, unfortunately. Like, if this goes down, though, I have a good chance with Gallade. Like, I really do. So I don't want to, like, count myself out just yet. It's just, like, I need the perfect situation to win. Because I need this healthy still. Okay. So, Donphan KOs Spiritomb with EQ. He's probably going to go Vaporeon here. And then I have to decide. I feel like he probably goes for Wish. And I could EQ on that. And then I could use a safe switch in. But I just don't know if that's, like, too risky. Because I need this Donphan to beat Haxorus. Like, what's Gallade doing to Haxorus? Ooh, wait. After the spikes, we guarantee KO. And he goes hard into this. Okay, wait a minute. So let's Ice Spinner here. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Scale Shot doesn't matter. He's going to die now to the Ice Spinner. All right, wait a minute. Okay. Donphan KOs Haxorus with Ice Spinner. Okay, wait a minute now. All right, we're going to Earthquake now. Yep, he throws up a Wish. Oh, man, here we go. This is going to be not fun. All right, he's going to Protect now. I'm just going to wait and let this go down. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be close. I'm going to try to Rapid Spin this next turn. I want Gallade in as healthy as possible to try to beat this, so... God, I wonder if I try to Destiny Bond with Gallade, actually. I feel like that's better. Try to Destiny Bond KO. I think I have to go for the Destiny Bond. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fucking try it. But why not? So, okay. Gallade into Vaporeon. I'm just not quite in range yet. That's not good. I wanted him to Surf there. Alright, we'll Sacred Sword here. Oh, huge crit. I'm at 24. I don't take a spike. Damn. We're probably going to lose now. Damn. If I could take a spike, I would swap in and out in Destiny Bond. Damn. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. Can we crit again? Damn. We're gonna lose. Vaporeon KOs Gallade with Surf. And now he's just gonna KO Donphan with Surf as well. Because, yeah, we're definitely in range. Damn, man. I want to beat Tom so fucking bad again, and I just can't. He had such a better team than I did, though. I knew that I was going to struggle breaking through this Vaporeon. Dude, what are you doing? You don't need the leftovers. You KO me, for sure. You do 83 to 98. You KO me for sure. And you're faster. Unless you ran this for Trick Room, but I'm pretty sure we've seen that you're faster. Yep, there we go. God. All right, GG's to Tom. That was a good game. It really was. I tried to get a bit risky at the end there and go for the Gallade Destiny Bond, but unfortunately he clicked Wish on that turn, which if he'd clicked Surf, I probably actually win there. But yeah, good games. If you enjoy, drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. Peace.